Okay, so wait, this is just because I tune into the lounge show each week? Is it really that insane to want to watch these two guys?
C'est le Lounge Show avec Rob Scott et Bob Doyle, deux diffuseurs vétérans qui aiment s'entendre parler et qui réussissent d'une manière ou d'une autre à se supporter. Voyons si vous pouvez les supporter aussi bien. Voici Rob et Bob.
And applause.
Let's hear it for. I'm supposed to be able to push this button.
There it is.
You know, we definitely sacrificed some production value by moving to this particular system.
Well, but couldn't you have done that just sooner?
No.
Oh, the applause.
Lies.
The rub, yeah. So, hi, everybody. Hi, boys and girls. Lounge show time. Lounge is open.
That's right. And we know this because...
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
And I just remembered I wanted to do an audio test, but instead we just laughed about something.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Still.
Hey, sounds good. Wow, that was loud all of a sudden.
So anyway, the lounge is here. Bob's in Vegas. He's picking out a thermos for all of us, which is awesome.
I'm picking out a thermos
for you.
Not an ordinary thermos.
Will do. And a rectal thermometer, too.
Yeah, you know, there's not that many people who know what we're talking about. I think that Tracy's watching with
it's getting thinner and thinner.
Oh my God, you must have.
Okay.
Well, zip it. Talk.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, now you're back. You were a little bit you were a little bit delayed and out of sync, and we would have heard about it from you.
From all of our many consumers of the product. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Rob, and I'm in Atlanta, and Bob's in Vegas.
That's
and,
right. I can prove it.
How could you prove that?
I can't without taking.
Hey, did you see that video I sent you about Vegas where they use 5,000 drones and do the whole thing in the air? It's really.
Oh cool. Yes, I know. It's.
That looks.
I've never seen that stuff in person, but wow.
They're doing it now at ball games too, at like a lot of sporting events.
It's the tech there, the coordination. Yeah. I can't even.
5,000 drones, and they're doing this whole light show in the sky, which is awesome to look at. And like I said, they're doing it at sporting events. Which, by the way, speaking of which, this is what a devotee I am for the lounge. Right now, as we're lounging.
There it is.
The Bears and the Packers are playing in the playoffs postseason game. And so hopefully when folks watch this on the rerun, I'll look really cool because I have the shirt on as opposed to doesn't he know they lost?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And get this, Bob, because these types of stats when it comes to sports just fascinate you, I know. That the Bears and the Packers are the oldest rivalry in the NFL. They've met some 200 plus times since 1920 something. And this is only the third time that they've met in the postseason.
Wow.
So anyways, when the lounge closes, I will then tiptoe down the stairs and take a peek and see who's winning there in Soldier Field, where I'm sure the temperature is
1.
There it is.
That I love the background, and I wish that I had known you were going to use it because it just screams. Just run it through an AI thing, get some snow, make it animated. Let's get a snow loop going so you're in front of it. Because otherwise it actually, with the lighting and everything, the way it's working, it's like you were, at some the parade's about to start, Ellen. It's a brisk 38 out here. I don't know why I don't have a jacket on. And if you had the snow back there, it'd be great.
Here comes Snoopy. I was waiting for him to show up. Right. This actually
But that is an idea for a bit that I am now going to do.
Frasier had an episode about that where he always wanted to be the color commentator for the Christmas parade, which that's funny in and of itself. And then, of course, mayhem ensues. The reason I have this photo behind me, Bob, is this was exactly 1 year ago today here in my neighborhood.
I was going to say, this looks like your place.
It is. And it was January 10th of 25. We got a little bit of snow. It was,
a year ago it was snowing. We had I was the only one awake for it, but we had some sleet here the other morning. I heard the clickety click 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 click, and actually it had been going for a while, and my brain just didn't register it. And it was like, but then I was registering. It's really getting cold in here because I had opened the window because this is the time of year in Vegas. It's just like, windows open.
Sure.
Although now it is getting a little Chelsea Lois.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to catch a
All
cold.
the speeding bullet races.
They're next week, aren't they?
Whatever.
Okay, as I recall, I don't want to catch a cold for the speeding bullet races next week.
I don't remember that was specified.
Yeah, because gee, it's really getting it's a little Chelsea. Like that's not the Superman. That's not the super action figure, whatever hero I was going for.
Fit. I was looking for. Not exactly super fit. If you're doing Seinfeld, you have to do that with your teeth.
With the teeth, yeah.
If it's Mr. Angry, because it really wasn't the super fit I was looking for. Dave,
right?
Was it Dave?
Oh, damn! That's all part of that one too, with the rubber band and the two staples.
Right.
Anyway, we last week we did the New Year's show. And it dawned on me, and I didn't think to ask, I remember years ago, didn't you do the black eyed pea thing? But then you don't really have a traditional first meal of the year.
Oh, I hate black eyed peas. I think they're one of the most vile, horrible things. Like, I'm not a big bean fan, but that lima beans and a couple of others, peas, not
legumes. Those are all in the legume family.
Yes, I'm not a bit, but yet,
however,
I like edamames.
Oh,
which are this close to tasting like lima beans, the worst food on earth. Besides,
you don't like lima beans more than Brussels sprouts?
I've eaten Brussels sprouts if they're roasted just right. They can be made edible.
Okay.
Lima beans cannot. Black eyed peas cannot.
Cannot. All right. Oh, speaking of food, that's a nice, actually good segue here. I've got a picture. This is
here we
silly.
go, ladies and gentlemen, some technical.
Well, it's silly, really. It's nothing fancy, but the bottom line is I came across this today, and Daddy Maxwell's is in Williams Bay. And okay. I'm looking at that menu thinking, I would like just about all of that. The whole thing looked really good to me. You've got your country fried steak with hash browns and a couple of eggs.
Anything on your screen? Did it maximize it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Is it full screen?
That's the only thing there.
Okay, cool. So we can really read that. I didn't know if that was now.
And banana, granola, pecan, French batter pancakes. That sounds good to me.
Not so blueberry muffins.
And I thought that was clever.
Mm.
And then whatever eggnog pie is, it just sounds good to me.
Oh no! I pushed some buttons here that I am regretting. I don't know how to get out of this view that I have that I'm stuck in now.
Well, now we're both just we're not there. We are.
Okay. Oh, there. Okay, and now we're back.
Yeah. So anyway, I just looked at that today, and I go, I'm going to share that with Bob. Didn't all of it sound fun? Like when's the last time you had a good country fried steak?
Or
chicken fried steak, they call it sometimes.
Yeah. I'm going to say I've had it in the last 3 years or something. But I don't want to bore you with this story because I'm sure I've told you, but I have a country fried steak story. But if you're going somewhere, we do not need to derail with it.
Well, you can go, because I don't think I've ever heard anyone say to me, I have a good country fried steak story.
Well, I know that Tracy has heard it probably several times.
And she's on board. She's left.
It all has to do with when Lynn and I moved from Atlanta to LA.
Okay.
And this is a cross country drive, and we
all can picture that, Bob.
We stop at some.
That's just funny to me. You go, we were going from
Atlanta to LA. Now, let me paint the picture. It's a cross country drive.
That's just funny to me.
All right. Yes. Fine.
Oh, that London.
That's exactly what was going on in my head. But anyway,
go on, please. You're on your road trip.
In Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Stop at one of these, road to get some food.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually one of these weird ones that it's built into the bridge, and it's different. I felt like I was in the Jetsons or something. Anyway, I got the country fried steak, and it comes with the gravy and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was a large portion. I did not finish it. So we took it with. Now, the car is packed Tetris style with everything I own. Okay. There's really not a lot of wiggle room for anything, but we found a way to put that food in there. And that is the last time we thought about that food.
Oh, I know.
And when we did discover it, it was like our third day, we're leaving Vegas. We'd stopped here, and this was when I declared I will never, ever live here. I mean, that was like, I was so adamant, like there's no freaking way I would ever come.
Never's a long time.
So we're getting ready to, now it's the leg to Vegas to LA. So we just shuffle around the car a little bit. Let's reconfigure, right? So we pull this blanket. Now, in the pulling of the blanket, not only do we open the box of food that's been baking in Vegas heat for a few days, but the gravy.
Oh, yes, of course. The white gravy with pepper.
Yes. It had been boiling whatever for days. Now it pops open, spills all over. Luckily, and bittersweet, it mostly landed in this brown blanket. Okay. But it smelled like vomit. There's no other way to say it. It was the most, and it was like, this is a goner. There was no consideration ever that blanket was going to be saved. We bundled everything up in that blanket, opened the windows because it was unbearable, and found the nearest dumpster and trashed the whole thing.
Yeah.
That unbelievable. There's a part
but that's road trip, man. I mean, really, it's like I remember the kids doing, which one time we were on our way to Florida and Steven threw up. And it's the same game. It's Florida. It's hot. Sammy says, "Oh, he's gonna get sick. Oh, he threw up all over me." And then you're down in a field. I have a blanket in the trunk. I don't know why, but I'm using the blanket to mop up as much. And it's just gonna smell all the way for the remainder of the trip. There's just nothing you can do.
Yeah, we did. I don't remember how long the smell lingered, but at least, we got every bit, anything that touched it was out of there.
The dog.
It was just, sorry, Cody.
You touched the evil.
Not along on the ride for our road trip.
Chicken fried steak. Sorry, big man. We're gonna have to put your leash onto the bumper.
You're right. You're fast, right?
Clark Griswold number.
15 years old. You can do this. I believe in you, Cody. Anyway. So that was.
Ooh, that's bad. Well, see there. Now I have a buddy who has a chicken fried steak story.
There you go.
So
that was the last time I had country fried steak until I think a few years ago, and maybe at an IHOP when we went to IHOP or something like that, country fried steak. It seemed like maybe I did.
Is there a place in Vegas that's similar to a Waffle House or a Huddle House? Do they have a chain that does that kind of stuff?
Let me think.
Well, it didn't pop
right.
They didn't
have Waffle House because they cannot wait to go back to Atlanta to get, or to wherever we can go to get Waffle House.
Waffle House.
The girls love that. When we were there, not that long ago. Well, not that long ago. When my dad was, doing his thing, we stayed at an Airbnb in the neighborhood, and at like 2 a.m. or something, they went off to Waffle House. I'm sleeping, of course, but they couldn't wait to go do Waffle House in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, and they still can. I think that's how it went. But I think I went with them too. So maybe they went twice. I really can't remember, but
that's my new. In fact, yesterday I got a new kitchen gadget. I got a salad spinner.
Oh wow, I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Never owned one in my life. Never even known anyone. I'm sure you had one, but I never saw you use it or whatever. But I wanted it just for hash browns. That's my new thing. Is that I want to do hash browns really well, and there's no way that the towel squeeze them in the cloth thing is going to get. So I got a spinner, and first round of practice was today. They were okay. Nothing great yet, but we're going to get, and it dawned on me, it's funny about simple things that you want to, when it comes to cooking. Like I wanted to make a good meatball one time, and I go, it's just meatballs. Well, yeah, but not really. You find, or macaroni and cheese or whatever, these dishes that you want to say, that's the one I do. And I want to have a hash brown. So I bought a salad spinner and to get the water out. And I guess you can use it for, but maybe not fruit, huh? But you can use it for vegetables, certainly.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. When back, in that
back in the day,
we had a salad spinner. I used it. We used that thing all the time. We did a lot of salads, but we used it for other things too, I believe. But I mean, yeah, it was great. I forgot all about those things.
Yes, I'm very pleased that I bought it. The only problem was I had to do some arranging I'm starting to run out of space finally, with gadgetry. Okay, you got the crock pot or the slow cooker, whatever, and you've got the wok, and you have the Dutch oven, and these things take up some room, and then all the pots and pans and cast iron skillet and regular, just they're starting to add up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I like them all. Everything I use. In fact, today I did a couple of pork tenderloins in the slow cooker because I have the little probe gizmo now, which is great because all the recipes will always go, keep it on low for 8 hours. And by the time it's shoe leather, whatever you did is too long. And so the probe helps. When it hit 142, poof, we're done. It'll cook. Yeah. Anyway, salad spinner. So that's my new gadget. And I've got you. Did I ever send you or buy you or gift you the spatulas?
Oh yeah.
Okay. See,
we just bought some more. I memean, we love those things.
Yeah, and the and so I got some for my friend Alyssa at work, the lady I work with, the actress, and it was for Christmas. They're inexpensive. It's like a how you doing gift, and she texted me at least a half a dozen times over the holidays. Oh, they're great for this and they're great. I thought you were just it was BS. I thought you were doing the usual Rob Scott hype thing. She's giving me crap, and she goes, nope, not these. These are good.
The usual Rob Scott hype. So what's her example? What's an example of that she could be referring to?
Oh, I don't know, really. I think it's not necessarily specifically as much more as the way you give me crap about
the
that.
Exaggeration factor.
There it is. Yeah. Puffing it up, puffing the story up a little higher than it possibly.
So you would be telling her about the spatula, and you'd say, and my son Steven took a look at this, goes, Dad, I've never seen a spatula like this, even in the Army or the
in the Air Force. It doesn't matter. There too. Both places, Dad. Never seen a spatula.
Never seen a spatula like this.
That's right.
Dad, oh my God. Weekend special. It's cold outside. 47 degrees here out Henderson, Nevada. We had freezing temperatures early in the week, as I alluded to. We had some sleet coming down. Lasted only for a few minutes, but it was a little touch of post-white Christmas in the new year, Rob.
Wow. 60 degrees in Atlanta. So we've got your ass kicked by 13 degrees, which is a rarity.
Yeah.
Thought of you the other day too when you were mentioning the sleet thing, that the new deck, I shouldn't say new, but it's livable now. You can go sit out there, and it was a nice soft rain on Friday, and it was just, and I know you like to listen to rain or thunder or whatever. You're into that stuff. It's heat lightning. That's one of the good ones.
Great oak.
Yeah.
Just like, you totally missed that one.
And then Mickey gave him crap the next day when we went back to get him. He was so hungover or whatever, and she was just on him.
Well, that was so that when he's laying on the couch, I don't even remember what led up to it. It was like, you know what I'm talking about. It was like
I remember, and he was just laying on
over to go do something. Maybe
he was a turd. He was worthless,
and he's laying on his mom's lap, right?
Yeah.
And he said something like that. He had in answer to our presence of like, are we going to go do this thing? He just says a line and then goes, so, and that was it. And we quoted so, and I still think about it all the time.
That's a good one.
It just says everything. It's just like, so none of that shit we talked about is going to happen.
So
and I'm in no mood to defend myself.
I don't even have energy to use the restroom.
Go.
Yeah. He was whooped. He was definitely
remembers that.
Probably. Well, you know what? I don't know.
We keep it alive for sure.
Because the other day he was with all the guys down in Dallas. I think I should say the other day. It was a few months ago. But anyway, he texted me in the middle of one night, and he goes, Gunther's telling a story about how you vomited on your gym shoes. And then he follows up. It's a text. And then he follows up. Did that happen? Is this true? Is he making BS up? And so my answer was, I don't recall. That doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right.
So
the very nature of the story suggests that there might be some.
There's a possibility I for sure threw up on gym shoes. That's just a given. We're going to have to accept that one. I'm not going to fight. I'm not pushing back on that rumor. That's just like the whole pizza, one bite of pizza in the mouth thing that actually happened too when I took a bite. And then you wake up with the same mouthful of pizza that you passed out with. It's amazing I didn't choke and die or something.
The other story I often tell whenever sleep apnea comes up in conversation, if we're talking about it long enough, someone's going to start talking about, and I'm, and they breathe like this.
Oh, that's true.
at whatever Peachtree Chase,
Yeah.
and you are really passed out on that couch, and you're doing that, and I'm going, he's gonna die. He's
You know,
gonna die on my couch.
my kids have said that. They've heard that same gasping for air thing I used to do when I went to bed drunk.
It was like, what do we do? Because we do not want him awake.
We finally.
It really was. I think it really was like that. It was like, yeah, well, the alternative, he dies or we have to deal with him. Okay.
I'm going death.
I'm sure he's okay.
He'll be fine.
Put on headphones. We'll be all right.
He'll be fine. I've seen this before.
I've seen this before.
My goodness. I'm looking at my cheat sheet, Bob. Oh, I know two things. Mice Crispy treats. You were on that kick for a while. I had that written down here, but I was going to tell you last week, but we were so action-packed, jam-filled up because we took a couple of weeks off over the holidays. Our New Year's show was packed.
Yeah.
But I read a story the other day because we're coming into the dark, dim months of the year, right? I mean, January and February, what's going on? You don't do much. It's like holidays.
Both my daughters celebrate birthdays.
Oh, okay. So you get a little extra, then that's cool. But most people do not look forward to, I don't believe, all that much January and February.
You're probably correct.
And I read a story the other day that they didn't even have names when they first started doing the calendar thing. The calendar started in March. They didn't even have names for those 60 days because people just stayed inside. It was like during when the Roman calendar was made, that they did not have. They weren't planting crops. They weren't doing anything. It was wintry, cold, yuck.
Interesting.
And isn't it?
Yes,
I wrote it down. Where did I write that down? I wrote that down somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. What? I'm out.
Gorilla. He is holding a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it Steve Martin? It's just a guess.
No, but it's adjacent. Steve Martin, but not.
It's Steve Martin adjacent.
If I tell you one of the players, you may get it. If I tell you the other player, especially if I tell you the first player, that
My goodness, I'm already lost on your description.
All right, one more chance. And again, I love this because of the nature of what it is.
It's a hold on to your butts thing, isn't it?
No, well, maybe. All right, let me do it this way. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I got it. Twilight Zone.
Yes. Look at that. There's a gorilla.
I forgot the lyrics.
A bone.
Okay, see, I forgot the lyric part, but I certainly remember them singing "Going Down the Road."
It's funny that the melody alone, but then I thought, well, maybe that will give it away.
It did. Thank you. Now I feel vindicated. By the way, I was watching Kong Skull Island this afternoon. I'm just flipping around, and I've seen that movie a billion times. But by the way, I like Kong. I'm not a Godzilla guy. I don't know about you. Which way?
Neither one. I don't.
Okay. So the point is, I'm watching Kong Skull Island, and Samuel L. Jackson is in this film, and he actually did recite the line, "Hold on to your butts."
Did he really?
Yes. So I'm thinking that's on purpose. That can't be by accident because it's many years later from when.
Oh, right. I never saw Skull Island. So
he says that, like he's going to blow something up or do something, and he goes, "Hold on to your butts." And I thought, gotta be an homage to the Jurassic days.
Oh, there's no way it's not, right?
Right.
No way.
And he was on. Do you know? Have you ever seen Coming to America with Eddie Murphy? He was.
I have not ever seen that. There's a handful of those, that.
So that's a pretty funny movie. I liked it. Anyway, the point is there's a scene where they're working at a McDonald's. Well, it's actually called McDowell's, but that's part of a bit. But anyway, they're working at a McDonald's fast food joint, Arsenio Hall and Eddie Murphy, and they're mopping up the floor, and a guy comes in with a shotgun to rob the store. It's just a bit part, and it's Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, okay. I think I have seen that clip.
Well, you're a clip watcher. Like, I'll ask you a lot of movies. Seen this movie? No, but I know what it's about, and I've seen about 5.5 minutes of it. The good scenes, and you'll do that.
Not so much movies, but shows like Blacklist.
Okay, that makes sense.
Landman. Some of the other Billy Bob Thornton stuff that I don't know what it's called. Yeah,
he was in one.
Yes, that's definitely one of them.
Okay.
That's quite. I mean, a lot of his characters are they have a very similar intensity. And then there's one where he's a hitman, opposite Martin Freeman. They're both hitmen. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know that one.
But
I just noticed that the lounge has a backyard patio behind your what would be, I guess, your left shoulder.
No, that's a car hanging on a wall.
No. And the neon sign, it says backyard patio.
Oh, it's advertised.
Yeah, it's propaganda is what it is. Propaganda.
I may need to generate that, and then next time I'm going to be on the backyard patio, and then it'll say,
it would be fun if you can do all your fancy animation stuff. You should make it so it's got a little short, Maybe
I had on the Christmas one. I had a little bit of twinkling going on the trees. It was just.
In fact, here's what it should say when the light isn't on right. It should just say back pat. Like the yard fizzles out and the IO fizzles out at the same time, and it just says back pat.
Oh God, man! All right,
and it was fun to watch your brain, man. It was fun.
I was like, no, please, Bob, get this. Don't.
I didn't think it was that tricky. I didn't think it was that difficult. I'm watching it. I mean, I just watch you think, what's he talking about?
Yeah, no, I knew it had to be I'm uncomfortable with the fact that I have used the word adjacent. I feel like 3 times now.
The one I've tried to break myself of is when I've said that tracks. I got into a big I got into a huge habit of saying that tracks.
I use that in emergencies, not emergencies, but when it's always humor. It's always like
to make fun of people who say that tracks.
No, it's not that. It's just that I use it when in a situation where, like, Tracy goes, sorry, I'm 3 hours late. I met a person from Chicago, and then he saw The Secret, and then we, and that tracks, with that, there's just it's mostly about behavior that is, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
And I usually use it though when in only humorous situations, not like, oh, that tracks. Like I would never use it in a serious situation.
I did. I was just, it was a crutch. And when it would come out, I go, gosh, you just said it again.
I'd have a problem with it. If I ever heard you do that, I'd be like, okay.
Well, I killed it as quickly as I possibly could.
As soon as I know, you noticed my friend, my other friend, Robert, from my childhood Robert friend.
Yes. As opposed to your childish Robert friend who I was talking to you in the lounge right now.
He went into nobody around us. No, I just Joe Biden big time.
Wow, you told that so poorly.
Thank you, John Ryder.
I mean, doesn't like musicals.
All right, now I have to remember what the hell.
Wow, you just animal housed yourself huge, all on your own. You're like a little play. I just watched you completely dissolve, which was kind of fun to watch.
Hell spells. No, help me get back. Let me get back.
Yeah, okay. Your friend Robert, your childhood.
Oh,
friend
yeah. What about him?
Yeah.
What were we talking about before that?
Well, for goodness sake, I got to carry everything.
Yes,
you want me to light the cigarette for you and smoke it?
Please.
I don't even know. I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, no. I can look at my little Omi. It's been tracking everything, but
I forget.
My other friend, Robert.
Yes. You said it was your childhood friend, Robert, and then I said, unlike your friend now who's childish, not childhood.
Right, but it was
and then you just drifted
talking about before.
Oh, there was no grunt. There was just the tennis. There we go. Okay, because of the tennis ball thing. So yeah, I don't know what you were telling. I forget the story. To be honest with you,
this is a sad story that I forgot.
Oh, look, you flipped this around.
Well, she stopped commenting. So I had the screen up there for all that.
So I'm watching. This is not very interesting, but we got like 30 seconds to kill. My new addiction on when I get the reels going on YouTube or whatever, or watching these guys do landscaping, like where they have these overrun jungle houses, and then
now is it where they'll go up to somebody and say, "Hey, do you mind?"
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's got to be money in that, I guess, because they're setting up cameras all over. Some of them are using drone shots. It's pretty advanced filming.
I would imagine they must get some business from that or something.
Yeah, I would imagine it's sure. It that could just be marketing for their company, but I also wonder if they get enough views then don't they get paid?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Depending on the platform, I'm sure they're monetizing just the fact that they've got such popular videos.
Plus, they're long. These videos are long. It's like 7-8 minutes. You're
That's
just,
right.
just
It's one of the like perfect formulas for those types of things, because you're watching. It's like when a woman puts on makeup, and you want to watch it. Well, I don't, but the people who watch it want to watch it from beginning to end. And so anything is like, here's how we do this. And so that's why you watch the recipes sometimes. And
I can't do it because they'll stay on chopping an onion for a minute. And I'm going, okay, I know how to chop it. This isn't about chopping an onion. You could have done that.
They won't do that on TikTok or anything because no one would stand for that anymore. But like on
YouTube, I'll see them where they'll chop the whole damn onion. And I'm going, I know, get to where the onion's going. I get it. You chopped it. Move along. There's nothing to see.
So that's the choice they made today on how to end the show. So please don't ask me why they did, because I'll never know.
You've been watching The Lounge Show with Rob Scott and Bob Doyle. Join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and tell your friends and family to do the same. After all, we'd do it for you if you had a show. Probably.